Hello everyone, this is me, Renegade, bringing you a discussions video, something a little different from what I would usually do, but I thought this would be quite interesting to bring this topic up, and you're probably thinking, well, what is it? Well, it's actually about PlayStation All-Stars, a little game that came out a couple of months ago, and is regarding a certain character that a lot of people wanted, which was Crash Bandicoot. As everyone knows, Crash Bandicoot was one of the main Sony mascots in his day, and a lot of people wanted him to be in the game kind of on launch. And a lot of other characters, third-party characters, made it into the cut rather than him. Now, the reason that's actually spurred up to why he didn't make it in is because Vicarious Visions, the home of Skylanders, have been redesigning Crash Bandicoot to give him sort of a new fresh look. Now, this does mean quite a few things which I want to discuss, and I want to get your guys and girls' take on this. Now, in the article, which is in the annotations and the description below, you're going to look at the artwork and you're going to notice it's very Skylanders-esque. Like, he's got, bigger hands, he has a very, very tiny sort of body and legs. So, he could become a Skylander character, much like Spyro is now. He is a Skylander character. This could also mean that he gets an entirely separate game. Now, whether or not this is going to be another app release game, which personally I don't want another app game, it could mean that he could get a game on the 3DS, like a handheld console. It could even mean he gets like a PlayStation Network, Xbox Live, or the Wii U Marketplace title, or a fully published retail game on the main consoles. Now, obviously, they haven't said that they will be doing a brand new game. They haven't said that at all. But it is possible that this redesign would make it into PlayStation All-Stars eventually at some point as downloadable content, which will probably be paid content of around maybe £2 to £3, or he may just be another action figure in Skylanders, or he'll just get his own game in its entirety. Now, whether or not that will happen, personally I don't know, but I'd much like to see at least a downloadable title of Crash Bandicoot, because a lot of people have been doing these petitions to get Crash Bandicoot back, much like with other games that either weren't made sequels until people actually made petitions to get them arranged. And Crash Bandicoot, granted, he had his day in the PS1 era, much like with Rayman. Like, after the sort of rabbit scene, a lot of people were thinking, oh, do you remember Rayman 1, 2 and 3, not the rabbits? And then when Rayman Origins came out, everyone, including myself, loved that game to bits. They adored it. So whether or not they'll be smart enough to maybe come up with a gameplay that could be similar to the very old Crash Bandicoot games, because when Vicarious Visions done a few Crash Bandicoot games, which I believe they done the 2 or 3 GBA games as well as Crash Nitro Kart, they were very similar to the gameplay styles of the games previously. Nitro Kart was very similar to Crash Team Racing with a few new twists. Crash Bandicoot 1 and 2 on the GBA were a 2D retrospective of Crash Bandicoot 2 and 3 and Retro Cortex levels. So it's quite interesting to see what they will do with Crash Bandicoot. So I'm kind of intrigued to see what happens with Crash Bandicoot. I'm intrigued to see when and if he does become a PlayStation All-Stars character, what his moveset will be, if they will be similar to Crash of the Titans, where he could punch and kick and use shields, or whether or not it's going to be the sort of old style where he can just summon boxes or something along the lines of that. And I'm interested to see what, possibly, if he's going to get a new game, what it will be. Because I've played the app games and they're decent for apps, but it's something you pick up, play for 30 minutes and you probably wouldn't go back to. That's my take on it. But I'd like to know your guys and girls' thoughts on this. Would you like a new Crash Bandicoot game? Would you like it to be a platformer? Would you like it to be a racing game? And ultimately, are you excited that Crash Bandicoot could possibly be making a comeback? So leave your thoughts and comments in the comment section below, and we'll have to see how it goes with Crash Bandicoot. So thank you very much, guys and girls, for watching, and I hope you have a great day.